Hi, I'm Phoebe. Today, I am going to teach you how to use comparatives and superlatives. Those are big words. Don't worry. By the end of this video, I'm sure you'll know them. Let's first have a short review. Do you remember what word says something about a noun? Any word that says something about a noun is called an adjective. Adjectives are also very helpful when you want to compare people, animals, or things. When you are comparing things, you use a form of adjectives called comparatives and superlatives. For example, let's compare the size of these elephants. This elephant is big, but this one is bigger, and this last one is biggest. The words big, bigger, and biggest all say something about the elephant. The word big is called the basic adjective. The word bigger is the comparative. The word biggest is the superlative. Another example is the word rich. My brother is rich. My father is richer because he has more money than my brother. My grandfather is richest because out of the three of them, he has the most money of all. The word rich is the basic adjective. The word richer is the comparative. The word richest is the superlative. Now, let's look at how to form these comparatives and superlatives out of basic adjectives. With most adjectives, the comparatives are simply formed by adding er, especially with adjectives that are very short. For example, the adjective fast. To make the comparative for the adjective fast, simply add er to get faster. The superlative is formed by adding est to the adjective. To make the superlative for fast, add est to get fastest. Let's try another example. Form the comparative and the superlative for the adjective cheap. The correct answers are cheap, cheaper, cheapest. Adding er and est gets a little tricky when the adjective ends in a y. For example, happy and easy. But if you follow these rules, it will be easy for you. When an adjective ends in y and you want to make the comparative, first delete the y and then add ier. For example, to make the comparative for the word happy, first delete the y, then add ier to hap to get happier. Forming the superlative is similar. First, we delete the y, then we add iest. So, in the adjective happy, we first delete the y, then add iest to get happiest. Now you try it with the adjective easy. Remember, first delete the y, then add ier for the comparative, or iest for superlative. The correct answers are easy, easier, easiest. With some longer adjectives, you don't change the word to get the comparative or superlative. For these longer adjectives, you add more for the comparative and most for the superlative. For example, the adjective famous. There is no such thing as famouser or famousest. For these longer adjectives, we simply add more and most to get the comparative and superlative. So, the correct way would be famous, more famous, most famous. Now you do the same for the adjective dangerous. Remember, add the word more for the comparative and the word most for the superlative. The correct answers are dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Now there are some adjectives that are irregular. You will just have to memorize their comparatives and superlatives. Examples are good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. You will find more examples on the grammar sheet. Now it's time for you to do the exercises.